Good morning, students. Today we will do some questions from the old self-learning book. 3 or 4 questions are good in quality. So we will start with the first question, that is of the section D. Old self-learning book જે હતી ને એમાંથી 3 થી 4 સારા question છે. આપણે આજે એ કરશું. એમાંથી first question, it is from the section D. We have total n coins. Out of that, unbiased coins are m and other coins are biased coin. Biased coin કેવો છે કે biased coin તમે toss કરો and probability that head will come is 2/3, means tail probability of tail is 1/3, that is biased coin, means બે ની equal probability નથી. Unbiased coin means head as well as tail ની probability equal હોય, same. Then one coin is selected from the box randomly and tossed it 2 times. First time it shows head and second time it shows tail. Then probability that selected coin is biased coin. Selected coin is biased છે, unbiased છે. Actually, I don't have hard copy for this. Unbiased. Probability of selected coin is unbiased. Any other probability find करवानी है. So it is a question of Bayes theorem. Here mainly two types of coins are there. So we'll assume two events. Let even E2. Unbiased coin is selected. Biased coin is selected. Okay, so out of m coins, there are m unbiased coins. So remaining coins are biased coins. How many biased coins are there? So there will be total minus unbiased, means n minus m. Total box માં n coins છે, એમાંથી unbiased coins m છે, તો biased coins કેટલા થાય? n minus m. So here p of even is unbiased coin is selected. So unbiased coins are m and total coins are n. So p of even is m upon n. P of E2. Biased coin is selected. How many biased coins are there? N minus m. So that is n minus m upon n. Probability of biased coin is selected is n minus m. And one event has already occurred, that we will take as a even. Sorry, A. A event શું છે કે કોઈ એક coin select કરતા, sorry, if we selected one coin, selected coin shows first time head and second time tail. કોઈ એક coin select કર્યો એને toss કર્યો. It shows first time head and second time coin, second time tail. Now we will first find P of A slash event and A slash E2. So what is P of A slash event? If biased coin is unbiased coin is selected, then what is the probability that coin shows first time head and second time tail? Unbiased coin first time toss करूँ तो head आवानी probability 1/2 because it is a biased. Second time throw करूँ, it is an independent events. Both are events are independent. First result and second result સાથે કોઈ નિસ્બત નથી. So it is A intersection B is equals to A into B. So 1/2. Second time it shows tail, it is also 1/2. So P of A slash E1 is 1/4. P of A slash E2. Biased coin is selected. Then probability that first time it shows head. Now what is the probability that head for biased coin is 2/3. So first time head is 2/3. Second time it shows tail. If probability of head is 2/3, then probability for tail is 1/3, because either head will come or tail will come. So probability of both equal to 1. Sum of the probability of both is 1. So P of A slash E2 is 2/3 into 1/3. First time head આવે. Biased coin में toss કર્યો तो first time head આવે એની probability 2/3. Second time tail આવે એની probability 1/3. Multiplication independent events, so that is 2 upon 9. That is 2 upon 9. Now first we will find P of A. So P of A is equal to E1 into A series E1 plus E2 into A series. So that is equal to P of E1 is M upon N into A slash E1 is 1 by 4 plus P of E2 is N minus M upon N into A slash E2 is 2 upon 9. Okay, so 1 upon N is common and into the bracket M by 4 plus 2N minus 2M upon 9. So LCM is 36M. Here it is 9M plus 8M minus 8M. So that is equals to M plus 8M on 36M. That is your P of A. Now question is, A event has already occurred, means that coin whichever selected is when we tossed. First time it shows head and second time it shows tail. Means A event has already occurred. Then the probability that selected coin is unbiased. Selected coin is unbiased means we have to find the probability of E1. If we know that event has already occurred, means we have to find E1 slash A. So that is P of E1 into A slash E1 divided by P of A. So that is equal to what is P of E1? M upon N into A slash E1 1 upon 4 all divided by P of A M plus 8N upon 36N. N cancel, 4 9s are 36. So answer is 9M upon 2 plus 8. So answer is 9M upon M plus 8. Okay. Next question. We tossed the unbiased dice for 2n plus 1 times. Then what is the probability that dice top face of dice will show 1, 3 or 4 maximum n times? Means less than or equal to n. Maximum n times it will show either 1 or 3 or 4. Okay. So here total trial is 2n plus 1. Success is 1, 3 or 4 top face of die shows 1, 3 or 4. So in one experiment, the probability of success is 3 by 6. That is 1 by 2. If P is 1 by 2, then Q is also 1 by 2. Okay. So my binomial distribution for this problem is P of x is equals to x 2n plus 1 Cx. Total number of trials are 2n plus 1. So 2n plus 1 Cx P raised to x. P raised to x. Q raised to means 1 upon 2 raised to n minus x. So here it is 2n plus 1 minus x. So I can write P of x is equals to x is equal to 2n plus 1 Cx into 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 1. Base is same. If you add the power, then x plus 2n plus 1 minus x. So x minus x cancels. So 2 raised to 2n plus 1. That is my probability distribution. Now, here question is, you have to calculate for P of x less than or equal to n. Maximum n times come. So x is less than or equal to n. Means we have to find P of x equal to 0 plus x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2 up to P of x equal to n. Up to P of x equal to n. So when you substitute x equals to 0, it will be 2n plus 1 C0 into 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 1. It remains as it is. There is no x in this term plus 2n plus 1 C1 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 1 plus 2n plus 1 C2 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 1 up to 2n plus 1 Cn. When you substitute x equal to n, then it is 2n plus 1 Cn 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 1. So from each and every term there is a in each and every term there is a 2 raised to 2n plus 1. So we take common 2 raised to 2n plus 1. So into the bracket it is 2n plus 1 C0 plus 2n plus 1 C1 plus 2n plus 1 C2 up to last term is 2n plus 1 Cn. So previous term is 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1. Previous term will be 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1. Okay. So now what we will do? We will multiply this with 2 and divide with 2. Now 2 થી multiply કરીશ અને 2 થી divide કરીશ. Okay. આનો 2 થી multiply કરું તો આ બધી ટર્મ 2 times આવે. 2n plus 1 C0, 2n plus 1 C1, 2n plus 1 C2, 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1 and 2n plus 1 and Cn. બધી terms 2 times થઈ જશે. મેં 2 થી multiply કર્યું એટલે. So now it is 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 2. They is same, so addition of power, that will be 2n plus 2. So આ બધી term જે 2 times છે 2n plus 1 C0 2n plus 1 C0 2 times છે એટલે first time માં આવી કે second time આવી 2n plus 1 C1 2n plus 1 C1 up to 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1 2n અને હું second time લખી નાખું 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1 2n plus 1 Cn 2n plus 1 Cn બધી ટર્મ્સ માં 2 times લખી નાખી અને મેં 2 થી મલ્ટીપ્લાય કર્યું એટલે બધી ટર્મ્સ 2 times આવી હતી તો એક વખત અહીંયા એક વખત અહીંયા one time here 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 one time here. So that is equals to I can write 1 upon 2 raised to 2n plus 2 into the bracket 2n plus 1 C0 as it is 2n plus 1 C1 as it is up to 2n plus 1 Cn minus 1 as it is and 2n plus 1 Cn as it is. આટલી ટર્મ્સ में as it is રાખી એમાં કોઈ ચેન્જ કર્યો નહીં. Okay, now 2n plus 1 C0 permutation combination ની property થી એને હું 2n plus 1 C 2n plus 1 લખી શકું આનો આન્સર 1 થાય આનો આન્સર 1 થાય એટલે 2n plus 1 C0 ને મેં શું લખ્યું 2n plus 1 C 2n plus 1 2n plus 1 C1 that can be 2n plus 1 C2n. There is a property in permutation and combination NCR is equals to NC n minus R. NCR is equals to NC n minus R. So 2n plus 1 C1 is equal to 2n plus 1 C2n. આમાંથી આ સબટ્રેક્ટ કરવાનું n minus R, so 2n plus 1 minus 1, so that is 2n. Same way, that can be write as 2n plus 1 C. આમાંથી આ સબટ્રેક્ટ કરશો તો શું થશે 2n plus 1 minus n plus 1, so that is n plus 2. That is n plus 2. And this will be 2n plus 1 C n plus 1. આમાંથી આ સબટ્રેક્ટ કરો 2n plus 1 minus n, so that is n plus 1. So now here બધામાં 2n plus 1 C છે આ જો 0 1 2 3 n minus 1 n plus 1 n plus 2 up to 2n plus 1 means આયા 0 થી લઈ એટલે 2n plus 1 સુધીના બધા આવી ગયા. આનો આન્સર શું થાય? It is 2 raised to 2n plus 1. In permutation and combination, sorry, in binomial theorem there is a formula like this: nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 up to ncn is equals to 2 raised to n. nc0 plus nc1 plus nc2 up to ncn is 2 raised to n. So here it is 2n plus 1 c0, 2n plus c1, 2n plus c2 up to 2n plus 1 c, 2n plus 1. So that is equals to, in denominator is 2n plus 2, in numerator it is 2 raised to 2n plus 1. અહીંયા જેમ 2 raised to n થાય આ નંબર 2 ના પાવર માં આવી જાય. જો અહીંયા 0 1 થી લઈને આ નંબર સુધીનો નંબર આવતો હોય તો એમ જ થયું 2n plus 1 c0, 2n plus c1, 2n plus 1 cn minus 1 up to 2n plus n c2n plus 1. So that is 2 raised to 2n plus 1. So answer is 1.2. 2n plus 2 and 2n plus 1 2 raised to. So that is 1 by 2. So that is your answer. Next question. One card is lost from a deck of 52 cards. From the remaining cards, 13 cards are drawn and found to be all cards are black. Means all 13 cards are of black color. Then find the probability that the lost card is a red color card. પહેલા કાર્ડ ખોવાઈ ગયું છે. First thing is one card is lost. ક્યુ કાર્ડ ખોવાનું છે એ ખબર નથી. Either it will be a red color or it will be a black color. But from the remaining 51 cards, when we select 13 cards, બાકીના જે 51 cards છે એમાંથી હું 13 cards select કરું છું, તે 13 ના 13 card black color ના મળે છે. Then what is the probability that lost card is of red color? Okay. So first E1 and E2 is here. Lost card is of red color and E2 is lost card is of black color. Okay, so my P of E1 is, how many red cards are there? 26. Total cards are 52, so that is 1 by 2. P of E2 is also 26 by 52, is 1 by 2. Okay, now event A. From the remaining cards, if we draw from the remaining cards, 13 cards are drawn. And found to be all are black colors. From the remaining cards, 13 cards are drawn and found to be all are in color black. બધા black color ના કાર્ડ મળ્યા. So now what is P of A slash E1? We know that event is already occurred, means lost card is of red color, means total we have 52 cards. From that 26 red color, 26 black color. Even event થઈ ગઈ. Even event has already occurred, means lost card is of red color, means now we have 25 red color cards and 26 black color cards. So total cards are 51. Total cards are 51. Then if we draw 13 cards and that probability of 13 cards are of black color, so total black color cards are 26. So we can select 13 cards out of 26 cards in 26 C 13 way, and total cards are 51. Total cards are 51. So total possibilities are 51 C 13. So P of A slash E1 is 26 C 13 upon 51 C 13. A slash E2. We know that E2 event has already occurred, means lost card is of black color. Total 26 red card, 26 black cards. Now if we know that the lost card is of black color, means now we have 26 here, 25 here. Black color નું કાર્ડ ખોવાનું, તો black color ના 25 કાર્ડ્સ રહ્યા, red color ના 26 અને 26 રહ્યા. હવે આ 51 કાર્ડ્સ માંથી હું 13 કાર્ડ સિલેક્ટ કરું છું. કેટલા કાર્ડ સિલેક્ટ કરું છું? 13. A13 માંથી A13 કાર્ડ્સ બ્લેક કલર ના હોય એની પ્રોબેબિલિટી, તો બ્લેક કલર ના ટોટલ કાર્ડ્સ કેટલા? 25. એમાંથી હું 13 કાર્ડ્સ કેટલી રીતે સિલેક્ટ કરી શકું? How many times we can select 13 cards out of the 25 black cards? That is 25C13. And total possibility, total cards are 51. Out of 51 cards, we can select 13 cards in 51C13 ways. So P of A slash E2 is 25C13 upon 51C13. 25C13 upon 51C13. Now, first we need to find is P of A. So P of A is E1 into S less E1 plus E2 into S less E2. So my P of E1 is 1 half into S less E1 is 20C13 upon 51C13 plus P of E2 is 1 half into it is 25C13 divided by 26C13. Okay, sorry, 51C13, not 26. So that is my P of A. Now, here question is, this event has already occurred, means A event has already occurred, as it is in the. Then we have to find the lowest card is of red color card, means E1 event have any probability. We have to find E1 slash A. So formula for that is E1 into S less E1 upon P of A. Upon P of A. So my E1 is 1 half. S less E1 is 26C13 upon 51C13 whole divided by P of A is 26C13 upon 2 into 51C13 plus 25C13 upon 51C13, 2 into 51C13, that is my P of A. So, if we simplify this, so 51C13 into cancel, we know LCM lies, we cancel theta. So remaining part is 26C13 upon 26C13 plus 25C13. Okay. So what is the formula for 26C13? That is 26 factorial upon 26 minus upon 13 factorial into 26 minus 13 is 13 factorial. Whole divided by 26C13. So that is 26 factorial upon 13 factorial plus 25C13. That is 25 factorial upon 13 factorial. 25 minus 13 is 12 factorial. Is 12 factorial. So that is equal to 26 factorial. I can write as 26 into 25 factorial upon 13 factorial as it is. 13 factorial I can write as 13 into 12 factorial. 13 factorial में 13 into 12 factorial लेगा. 26 into 25 factorial upon 13 factorial into 13 factorial I can write as 13 into 12 factorial plus 25 factorial upon 13 factorial into 12 factorial. So that is equal to 26 into 25 factorial upon 13 factorial into 13 into 12 factorial whole divided by આમાંથી શું કોમન આવશે 25 factorial 13 factorial અને 12 factorial કેટલું કોમન લઈ લો 25 factorial upon 13 factorial into 12 factorial into the bracket 26 by 13 plus 1. So 25 factorial, 13 factorial, 12 factorial cancel. Numerator 26 by 13 is 2. 26 by 13 is 2 plus 1, 3. So answer is 2 by 3. Okay. Okay, last question of this type, extra question, last question. We have tossed the unbiased coin 100 times. then probability of tail will come odd number of times, means either it will come for 1 time or for 3 times or for 5 times or for 7 times. Okay, that is the probability we have to find. So here total number of trial is 100. Success is 10. Okay, so probability of success in one trial is 1/2. Probability of failure in one trial is also 1/2. My probability distribution is P of x is equals to x is equal to NCX means 100CX, P raised to x means 1 by 2 raised to x, Q raised to 8 minus x means 1 by 2 raised to 100 minus x. So that is equal to 100CX into 1 numerator ma, denominator ma 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 100 minus x, so that is 2 raised to 100. Now here we have to find probability of tail will come odd number of times, means we have to find P of x equal to 1 or 3 or 5 or up to 97 or 99. Odd number of times, tail 1 time aave, tail 3 times aave, 5 times, 7 times, 9 times, 11 times, up to 97 and 99 times. So when you substitute P of x equal to 1, it is 100C1 into 1 upon 2 raised to 100, 100C2 into 1 upon 4, sorry, 100C3 into 1 upon 2 raised to 100, 100C5 into 1 upon 2 raised to 100, up to 100C97 1 upon 2 raised to 100, 100C99 to 1 upon 2 raised to 100. So 1 upon 2 raised to 100 બધા ટર્મમાં છે, 1 upon 2 raised to 100 common into the bracket 100C1, 100C3, 100C5 up to 100C97 plus 100C99. So what is the value of this 100C1, 100C3, 100C5, 100C97 up to 100C99 is 2 raised to 100 minus 1. This 2 raised to 99 again. Binomial theorem ની formula. Binomial theorem માં આવી formula આવતી. NC0 plus NC2 plus NC4 up to NCn is equal to NC1, NC3, NC5 to NCn minus 1 if n is even. બરાબર, બે માં આવે even not માં NCn minus 1 જ આવે, that is equals to 2 raised to n minus 1. So here 100C1, 100C3, 100C5 up to 100C n minus 1, 100C99, so that is equals to 2 raised to 100 minus 1. So 2 raised to 99 upon 2 raised to 100. So answer is 1 upon 2. So answer is 1 upon 2. Okay. So that's it for today's lecture. In next lecture, I will start with the career point exercise 1 stencil. એ બધા માટે છે, either you are preparing for JEE or not preparing for JEE. તો એમાંથી લેવલ 1 અને 2 માંથી એ ટાઈપના ક્વેશ્ચન કરાવીશ કે જે ટાઈપના ક્વેશ્ચન બોર્ડમાં આવી શકે ઓર ગુજકેટમાં આવી શકે. બરાબર, પછી જે JEE પ્રિપેરિંગ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ છે, જે JEE ની પ્રિપેરેશન કરે છે, એ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ ત્યાં સુધીમાં મને એલન ના એક્સરસાઇઝ 1 અને 2 ના ડાઉટ્સ મોકલી દેજો. એટલે કેરિયર પોઈન્ટ ના લેવલ 1 અને લેવલ 2 માંથી હું બોર્ડ્સ ને ગુજકેટ રિલેટેડ ક્વેશ્ચન મારી રીતે સોલ્વ કરાવી દઉં. બરાબર, પછી આપણે એલન ની પહેલા સ્ટેન્સિલ કમ્પ્લીટ કરશું, એના ડાઉટ્સ કમ્પ્લીટ થઈ જાય પછી કેરિયર પોઈન્ટ ની સ્ટેન્સિલ ના ડાઉટ્સ અને લાસ્ટમાં સિંગેજ ની સ્ટેન્સિલ ના ડાઉટ. આ સિક્વન્સમાં ચાલશું, પણ કેરિયર પોઈન્ટ માંથી સિલેક્ટેડ ક્વેશ્ચન કે જે બોર્ડ ઓર ગુજકેટમાં આવી શકે એ ટાઈપના ક્વેશ્ચન we will do in next lecture. Okay, thank you.